Okay.
Hey, Degenerate Nation podcast. I am back, and Wendy is here back as well. Back in business. We're gonna get straight to it. We are vastly, quickly approaching a milestone here at Degenerate Nation podcast. Um, no, we have not been arrested. We have not been canceled. Um, we are going to be the first podcast aired in space. Um, it's going to be exciting. Actually, we were listened to by astronauts. Came home. Elon brought them back, right? Elon brought those astronauts back, and they fucked to our episodes. That's why we got a spike in plays recently. They're like, "What did I miss? I was trapped in space." Thanks, Barden. And I was just sitting there. They're in like zero G's, just glazing each other, and then they came home and finished the job to our broadcast, specifically Wendy episodes. Okay, they
The
they
Degenerate
did
Nation podcast is definitely number one
in
for
space.
astronaut reach around fetish.
Astronaut reach around fast. You have to like reach around in zero gravity reach around.
You can't go head on.
No, you
Absolutely.
can't. You can't.
No.
You gotta go.
You
Yeah.
have to maintain contact in order to keep the pressure up.
Okay, speaking of pressure and anal glands, I'm going to read a poem. Okay,
All
and
right.
this is a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Okay, as are you, and as am I. Okay, so here we go. This is by the indomitable Wendy. All right, here we go. This may or may not be based on a true story. I shit a half turd today. That fact in itself is a miracle. Lazy colons are a product of the poor American diet. The feces refuse to drop, hanging out my anus like a miscreant child over the Grand Canyon overlook maybe? The one that ignores the sad safety barrier and taunts parents and onlookers alike. I rescued it from a wet, concussed death with the butt paper. It broke off and opened flower like on its white canvas. The inner visual texture reminded one of cooked ground beef, so much so that I had to touch it with my naked fingertip. The act soothed me so that contracting the remaining turd into myself seemed to just end to my efforts. May all of us someday be so rewarded. Yay! Snap, snap, snap.
I'm gonna snap myself because I
Mm-hmm.
can.
You can
That's
totally
awesome.
snap yourself. That was fucking dope.
And
That's a
have a drink. Mm.
like, I'm taking some hot cocoa to that.
Ooh, cocoa.
I'm chasing Celsius with cocoa because fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Be
So
a wild night.
Wild night is calling. Come on and dance. Come on out and jizz your pants. Uh,
Because they haven't invented first date pants yet.
First date pants are the best pants. You know what I
Mm.
oddly miss the danger zone of like going out with someone I was pretty young and like knowing there was a 63% chance that I would jizz in my pants or close to it. And it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna keep making out with this person, see what happens.
I would
And
love to do a rapid fire of places that you can jizz in your pants.
bowling alley.
Dance floor.
Oh yeah. Dance floor at the bowling alley. What you
The
got?
interstate. The interstate.
Oh yeah. On Ohio rest stop, Popeyes. In line.
Oh, speaking of highways, how about those over the highway truck
Over
stops?
over the highway, under the pants hand job yourself.
Reach around pants job. Like, absolutely.
You gotta be on a bridge overpass, over the pants. And
No, on the way to Chicago, there's those rest stops that you pull over and you're actually over the interstate.
oh yeah, I've seen those. Those are fucking something.
I
Ohio
don't know. It
does have
makes
the
you
best
feel
restaurant.
weird.
Okay, chaperoning a prom.
An abandoned porta potty in Flint,
Ooh,
Michigan.
yeah, you can't drink the water there either, can you? And the
No,
porta
but you can
potty,
crap in it.
you wouldn't know the difference even now. Um, right. A black market bicycle repair shop in the back. In the back. What do you
On the
got?
beach during a moonlit walk with somebody that you do not want to be on a date with.
Oh, like your probation officer?
Or, mm, sure, why not?
How about yeah? How about a meeting at Panera with your PO and you just fucking blast one?
How about after that in the mall parking lot while watching the security officer pick cigarette butts off the ground and try to smoke them?
Oh my god! But they got the claw thing, and they're like, actually, this one's not half bad, and they pick it up, and you're like, oh, blast! Oh my god, that's great. What about while you're getting patted down by a mall security?
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you're just like, oh, you have to make like the Street Fighter noise when you get killed in Street Fighter, and you're like,
How about while agate picking while you're trespassing at a quarry?
a quarry, a trespassing at a quarry in high
I'm
school,
just trespassing at a quarry and it says do not enter.
and
You
you
go in
just
there
like,
and agate pick and then you just gotta crank one off because it's
that's
just so hot.
That's like, was that the which is the is Vega or like I feel like Zangief or Vega dying is like that the combination. Their butt baby and that's their modern day butt baby had an orgasm and it's like how about I don't know why there would be a walrus exhibit alone, but like you're watching a walrus exhibit or like the walrus you're sitting there and you're about to leave like these walruses are like asleep or something. Where the fuck are the walruses? And one comes out like and then you're just like and you just blow your load and then in a Chattanooga zoo in line is the best place to do it, I think. You know what I mean?
I agree.
How about opening a bag of pretzel crisps with the bike grease from the bike shop that you already jizzed at?
Oh, 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 yes. Oh, pretzels, crisps, yes. Oh,
You actually have
yes. Oh, damn. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh,
them.
oh. Ugh.
Oh my god. Just gonna cough hot coke all over the dog. I'm sorry, dog. Um. Oh yeah. Okay. It's my turn, right?
Sure.
It's my turn. Okay. Um. You're you're stealing all the the sock shoe thing, the socks that you put on, the fakes like those like nylon sock things from a Foot Locker, and you're planning you want to use them as condoms later, but you blow your load everywhere in the middle of your Reebok pants at a Foot Locker that you just bought. Now you have to buy them. They weren't even your size. Ill-sized Reebok pants at a mall Foot Locker, and you're caught with like 19 of these sleeves in your nylon sleeves in your pocket. Yeah, it's just it's running down your legs, and you're like, sir, you're gonna have to pay for that now. Like,
I thought that's what I just did.
oh, he paid for it all right. Imagine being on a security cam at the exact moment where you jizz in your pants.
Oh, it's happened. I guarantee it's
You think
happened.
it's happened? Like
Oh, yeah.
somebody gets, it's like the shoplifters that are like get off to it.
And I guarantee it's on been on America's Funniest Home Videos inadvertently.
Oh yeah. You know what? You know what? The
But
Fugelsang episodes or the what was the other one? There's like Ribeiro, Fugelsang, Saget, and there's some other one. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse are actually Fugelsang, Ribeiro, Saget, and the fourth guy, whoever that was.
R.I.P. Saget.
RP. You know what?
I know
That
another spot.
okay, where?
Walking through a graveyard as a shortcut because your tire went flat on the road next door.
She was jizzing and I'm like walking through the
Yep, you're
graveyard.
walking through a graveyard that's the shortest way to the service station and just
Mm, that's awesome. How
you run
about
your hand inadvertently
okay,
over the
how about this?
granite.
This is
Oh,
horrible. This is
okay.
oh, this is the mic drop of this one. I mean, I should have said it and we are like, yeah, all right, but here we go.
Okay.
This is impossible to beat, I think. I challenge you, but I don't think this can be beat. So you have a boner in geometry class, and suddenly a shooter comes in, and a couple minutes later, you're out there with your hands on your head and you've just in your pants during a school shooting. You
Oh,
can't get it down. Talk about you can't, talking down the it's a hostage negotiation.
I think I can beat that one.
You can?
I think I can.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. What do you got?
Walking into a senior's old folks home right after getting the call that you have to get there right away because grandpa is on his last breath.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So you're like, do you go and blast in the elevator on the way up to his floor?
I was thinking more of the stairwell.
And the worst part is when you find out that your must smells like their must. You know, like this the smell of impending death, and that's what your load, your pants load smelled like. That'd be bad.
It's the
You're up there in
perfect
some.
cover.
All you had to throw on to go visit Gramps for one last time was Zubaz.
Not
You're
those
wearing
Zubas.
you
Not
wearing
those.
you
Not those
wearing
from the 90s, the
what
Zuba
if you're
pants.
wearing thrifted Cincinnati Bengals, Boomer Esiason era Zubaz, and that's what you jizz in. And it's the last image your grandpa sees.
Those are so baggy and so thin that if your jizz was in them, they would actually adhere to your leg, and everyone could tell because they're supposed to be draping
Oh,
naturally, but then they're
the nurse is definitely gonna be able to
mhm.
tell. It's like
They know when you have to change shorts in that place.
they know what load looks like in a Volvo. Sure. Are you kidding me? Talk
Oh,
about from dusk till dawn instead of dusk till dawn. Like what the fuck, man? That was a great 1-2 punch right there.
yes.
School shooting old for
Ashes to
old,
ashes, dust
ashes
to
to
dust,
ashes. You know what I'm
balls to
talking about,
jizz.
right? Like that line, and it's a classic. Like it's like unfortunately a classic scene now where they come out of the school like preschoolers being walked out. You know, when like because I was at the mall the other day and I saw the preschoolers like or daycare kids or whatever being like herded together and they were like connected to each other, little like fluorescent shit. But it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's like some of them are they're walking out all fucking crazed and like their hands over their head, and it's like who came up with that idea, by the way? Why do they walk like that? They've already been through trauma, now they have to walk like that. It's more like a perp walk. But
Elon
imagine
Musk came up with
Elon
that
Musk
walk.
came up with the official school shooting like survivor walk.
It's in
Yeah,
his handbook.
yeah, it's in his handbook. It's actually an
Hmm.
adaptation of the Scout handbook.
You can pick up a free copy at any Tesla dealership.
Exactly. However, the copies are on fire. Yeah. Also, that's where "Be Prepared" came from. That
What,
was the
the
Scouts.
song that Mufasa
It was
sings
the Scouts' motto is "Be
or
Prepared."
Scar?
Scar. Oh my
Isn't
God.
doesn't Scar sing that song?
What did
Be
you say? Be prepared.
prepared.
Is that a Scar song, dude?
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, from The Lion King.
Scar, the original, they're
Yes,
Lion King with Jeremy Irons, not like Black Jeremy Irons, right? I don't know
the
who they used
original
for
one,
Black Jeremy
the
Irons, like
cartoon.
Will Smith or something. Anyways, that's great. This is the I honestly think that's the most fun rapid fire. It's been a minute since the rapid fire. I mean, just like casually sipping cocoa, talking about the worst things in the world. Um, I'm
I
excited.
love that you sound like a walrus when you're
No,
doing
but you
that.
know what I'm talking about? Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter 2. And you get killed and your
I do.
body goes like it bounces and you hear the oh my god. Oh my god. Are we coming? I'm slugging and coming. So big congratulations to those who are about to push us over the 250K threshold. Congrats to those
Now I
people.
think it's totally legit that you should be coming in your pants for that one.
I know the sadness that drove them to listen to us in one day, multiple hundreds. That's it couldn't have been but bots at all. No way was it bots. The bots are too
No,
busy taking
it had to
government
have been
contracting
the.
jobs.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
It had to have been the weather here in the Midwest. We had nothing better to do.
I heard it was just fucking nuts, like ice storms and like all sorts of shit in April, March, into March.
You literally could look out one window at one side of your house and it's snowing, and you go to the other side of the house and look out a window, it's raining. I don't know, is it even possible? Yes.
Yeah, it's like shitting and coming at the same time. Can you do that? Is that possible?
That's the dream. That's the
It
dream
is the
combo,
dream, but
baby.
is it like, is it an act of God? Is it an act of war? What is it?
I don't know. I cough and fart all the time together.
Oh yeah,
It's
oh
gotta
yeah.
be.
But that's sphincter related, right?
It's gotta be divine purpose.
I cough from
Yeah.
my sphincter, eat from my sphincter. Um, huh, interesting. I never thought about shitting and coming at the same time. However, I
The
have
only
shat
thing.
and thrown up
Oh,
at
go
the same.
ahead.
I've shat and thrown up at the same time. That was food poisoning
I
from a
would
car
love,
salad.
yeah, to have been able to come, shit, and lactate all at the same time.
Oh no way! From the milkers.
Right.
It's like, where the fuck else would I lactate from my belly button? It's an Audi.
Ew.
You got an Audi belly milker.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
We need to get a soundboard for when I do things too much, and it's just like I'm gonna like have no voice to scream at children tomorrow. Like, hey, I'm sorry, I was making Street Fighter 2 orgasm noises all day, kid. I can't tell you to go sit down, so you're just gonna fall. It was funny. There was this bad. This is bad though. So I was like, apparently this parent didn't know that their kid got like a minor head injury a couple days ago. But I thought the other counts said something or like wrote the thing like we're supposed to. And I was like, oh yeah, I gave a quick courtesy call to a parent. I was like, oh, she's like, she's got a has got a little head issue, like, well, yeah, it's just slightly dizzy, and she's just wanted to sit down and this and that, blah blah blah. On account, maybe it's because her head thing. What do you mean? And I was like, oh, they didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like, I like took credit for it for not saying anything, and I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry,
Everything's
we're one
looking
of the
pretty good.
top places in the nation for our concussion protocol.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
you're fine. You're fine.
I'm good. Yeah, we're
We know
like,
exactly how to do it.
well, she's fine, I guess. Come pick her up. Come pick this little shit up. Like, no, she's cool. That kid's cute. It's a cool kid.
We're
Also,
used to handling that. Our employees are constantly banging their heads against the wall on purpose.
yeah, there's just like a lot of concussions at your work, and it's like a white collar job.
Concussions.
White collar workplace concussions are very common.
White collar workplace concussion. Bam! Bam!
Wow, wow,
Bam!
wow. Hi,
Bam!
doggy. Are you looking at me? This dog is. I see you looking at me, and I'm looking at you. And you want
He's
that
looking at
bread,
you.
and you'll go poo. Ooh, ooh. So we wanted to get dark. I mean, we've gotten a little dark, but like let's get midnight dark. What do you think?
I'm gonna cry if I get too dark because R.I.P. Val Kilmer, one of our
Val
best
Kilmer's
guests.
yeah, he's Iceman. The Iceman cometh, Iceman goeth. He is always Mad Mardigan to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Transformer Willow.
Hmm.
He was like a quirky dude, like a weird dude, right?
Yes.
And
I am a proud owner of a VHS copy of Willow.
dude, Willow's amazing.
It is.
I love Willow so much. This is Richard Horn. What is it? What was the soundtrack? I think it was like Richard Horn or something. The shit was fucking. The soundtrack was amazing. Like dun 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 dun. Dun. Do you think that's one of the most simultaneously like incredible and like well made and also slipshod films of all time? Like there's something beautifully like haphazard classic thrown together, but also amazing about it. I don't know. I don't know why it is, but I think it's like the storyline is just kind of like it's like biblical, but like the adventure child in the basket, but a little bit of Lord of the Rings, but not a little bit of
But it
Disney,
has
not.
everything. I
It really
mean,
has a fucking everything. What do you
every
think is the true
style
money?
and kind of person, every
Right.
kind of
What What do you
storyline that
think
you
is the
ever want
money
to wrap your
shot,
head
the
around.
true
I know,
money
right?
shot in Willow? What would you say is the true money
Oh
shot?
God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, I don't know. I
You think
think
it's
it's
the sledding sequence or the dragon, the
I
three-headed
don't know.
dragon
There's
thing?
this one time Mad Margaret, the light just hits him perfectly, and
I love it. That's perfect.
it's like a halo. It's like a
Yeah.
beautiful halo. And if I literally was a squirter, I'd squirt right on the screen at
How do
that
you know
point.
you're not? Like, what if you were used that as
Oh
to
my God.
gas you up beforehand? Like, what if you're
Oh,
next time you do it, what if you just watch that Willow sequence, pop a couple perks and just like some
okay,
blue
okay.
chews and like for your
I'm gonna
pussy
need a
hair?
little guidance here. Am I supposed to like watch like let's pretend you are the TV and
I
put my
am.
leg up like right here
I'm
and like
glad in this
spread
role
it
play scenario, I'm the television set.
and I'm aiming for you. I'm aiming for
Yeah.
you. And I'm down here doing this. And all of a sudden,
You plip, plip, plip. So you're trying to like the act of squirting on Mad Mardigan as the light then slowly fades from him, and he becomes shrouded in near dark, the sepia tone as sepia toned, squirt covered warrior. You all great.
well, as the light is fading, that's when you want to be
That's when
basking
you
in
want to
the
squirt,
afterglow.
dude. I don't. So I'm gonna say this. I've probably been with a squirter that just didn't squirt for me, and that's okay. You know what? I hope that's the case because I don't want people out there whole ass thinking like, oh, that's when I really had it good with me. Like that's horrible. Like I don't wish that on people. I didn't love them. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like some people, my ego is not. It's it's more selective than that because it was about me. Let's be honest. Like yeah, did I try my best? Oh, always, mostly always. But was it just about me getting off? Yes. Or not even getting off, just getting through the day. You know what I mean? It's about getting through the day. And yeah, so I hope to God, that these people, these women, um, that they squirted the rest of their lives in a happy bliss with some gentleman or lady or whatever they ended up with. Hybrid, a beast of burden, a creature of some sort, a mythological cyborg, centaur, whatever, what have you, with a big swinging dick that can trigger your squirt spot. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to be the one that was like, oh man, that was a good night. Like, that's sad. It's fucking sad. I pity you, Toby. I pity you. I do. Because if that was your night, that was your hot spot, your bliss, and it lasted so not long, that sucks for you. I'm sorry. I want to be everyone's not the best, not the worst. You know what I mean?
Well,
The
yeah.
ones that didn't matter in the long run. I want there to be like, I don't want to be like I was the line of demarcation, like for their Mendoza line, if you will, the baseball term. Like if you batted below this, you just were sucked at the game. And if you were above this, then it was fine. I don't want to be like their cutoff point, obviously. But also I don't care anymore. Don't. I just don't. Okay. Yeah, there were a few, we'll say, partners that I'm like, oh, I really appreciated their company in that time or those times. But that's a small percentage. I'm sure if they were listening, they know who they are. However, the rest, not the best, not the worst, but also probably the worst because I just don't care. And it was the passage of time. It was a time and energy. I have too much energy, and I had to cap because of my anxieties, Miss Wendy. I had to cap it in some fashion. And for me, that was just, the process of leading myself to get off at people. It's true.
Toby lived by the golden rule.
Toby did not get a golden shower, but we did
No.
furtively fuck in a hot tub a little bit in my parents'
But
house.
if you can't squirt with the one you love, honey, squirt on the one you're with.
Yep. All right. Well, bye.